Yes. So, I mean, I think that this is a nice loophole. Like, I'm not technically on the bed,
James.
and I am still like there though. Like, I'm not sitting off frame. I'm not kind of like hovering on that side of the screen.
Can I just kind of?
Well, you can't be on the air mattress because this is like the legal loophole. The thing is, like, either I'm on the bed on like a weird like middle mediary thing.
What about? Can I do this?
I mean, if you want.
I mean,
I just can't be in the same bed as you. That's like the thing. So if you want to try,
I just like don't. It's like
lay down, try it. Lay down. Lay down.
Can you?
Okay, I'll move the pillow.
Can you like move?
Obviously, don't have your head on that side.
Can you move it over a little bit?
No, actually, but there's enough room. There's like
I don't know if there's enough room.
Weight. You've been playing a lot of disc golf and drinking light beer. You switch to light beer. You can fit in there. Try it.
I don't think I can fit here.
Try it.
James, I can't fit here. What am I supposed to do?
Welcome to News from Bed.
We have to figure out this contract.
Well, your people call my people. They're at a stalemate. Something about
I just like
the Strait of Hormuz.
Oh, that's what's holding up the contract?
That's what my people said.
Is there like a manila folder that's stuck on the Strait of Hormuz?
Unfortunately, Patty, all of my representation is American and all of yours is Iranian.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We got to figure this out.
Hey, guys, I'm back in the frame though, huh?
Yeah, you're back in the frame.
I mean, it's like
I'm out of the frame.
How you doing over there, Big Papa?
I think I see a bug on the ground.
It's your apartment, so
I know, but like
that's kind of a YP. You know what a YP is? A U problem. It's kind of a PP. You know what a PP is?
I thought YP was like
problem.
YP was like white people.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you did this for like 2 weeks. I know you brought your own chair and stuff.
Well, I gotta be honest, Patty. You're leaning on a pretty sturdy side table. This one over here was made by a child slave. And it's got a lava lamp on it, so I want you to know I didn't even have something to lean my back on. You want a pillow? Here, I'll give you a pillow. I'm just kidding. Let's get into this.
God.
I'm just fucking around.
All right, well,
how you doing, Patty?
I'm doing pretty good. Here on News from Bed, we're still in the midst of our contract negotiations here. We eventually
I'm kind of liking where this thing is shaping up.
It's good for you now, but not for
nice for old JD,
old Jimmy Poo,
old Jimmy DePeen.
I know. We got to get back into the bed. I don't want to say this is gonna interrupt my flow and the way my brain works, but I don't think it can help too much.
Nothing can help the way your brain works, Padster.
Yeah, well,
I mean, it's only my socks this week, so if there's a significant jump in views, you'll be hearing from my lawyers. Because we're about to find out when it's because the past 2 weeks, no James socks. Views are fine.
Views actually went down.
So, I mean, if they go back up this week, I mean, we lost a subscriber because no James feed. I mean, the people are crazy for JF. James feet.
James.
They really are. I mean, if this is what it takes to get people to watch the show, I guess I'm willing to do. I'm kind of like one of the Avengers, when like
you're like Hawkeye.
And what are you?
Iron Man.
Iron Man?
Iron Man.
I don't know. I feel like I'm more Iron Man.
Iron Man.
I'm more Iron Man. I have like the soundboard and all the tech.
You're like Jarvis.
No.
To my Iron Man.
I'm not like No, you.
Patty, pull that up. And what do? Zippity-dippity-dippity. Pull it up.
You're like low-key because you're low-key.
Oh, wow. Well, you're like low-key because you're bowing before me.
Oh, is that like a cool Marvel reference?
Remember when he goes to Germany and he makes everyone kneel with his staff and then Captain America comes out? This is the first Avengers movie and Captain America goes, last time I was in Germany and a guy was standing up ahead of everyone else. We didn't get along too well. No, he doesn't say
it was Adolf Hitler.
They don't say Hitler for some reason.
Yeah. They hate
Say Hitler, Marvel.
They hate saying Hitler. I watched that what movie was it? There was this movie that like took place in
Hitler.
It was the new Peaky Blinders movie, and they like wouldn't reference Hitler or the Nazis, but like they're clearly talking about him. It's like, guys,
say it.
Give them some some royalties here.
Oh my God.
Well, James, we're on this.
It annoys me that like all movies and media are like, they'll like make a movie about Hitler and they'll be like, it's kind of about Trump, and I'm like,
I don't know.
I hate to be that guy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty
there is
lib.
a
You know, I'm
movie.
on the left of the bed, you're on the right of the bed to the viewer, I'm on the right. But, you know, when you're thinking from our perspective, I'm to the left, Patty's to the right. And, you know, I hate to be that liberal who's saying something like this, but it's like, I don't know if we're actually getting any juice from comparing Donald Trump to Hitler.
Well,
Really,
there is a movie.
we lost 2024, so how good did it do us, you know?
Exactly. And by the way, there is a movie about Trump, The Passion of Christ. No, but I have
down there, bud.
I haven't seen The Passion of Christ in a while, but I'll tell you what, James, I do have a passion for is the news. Welcome to News from Bed, everybody. This is the premier source for all newsliness. You will get all the updates of what's going on in the world from here, and you get it straight, all right? None of this wishy-washy kind of bull.
I kind of like. Maybe you and I should both share this thing.
I think we got to get that thing off the bed as soon as possible.
I don't know. I think this might be the new bed.
I don't. I really.
My
really
dream.
hope-
I've told Patty. I don't know if we've told the viewers here, but my dream is we both have our own beds, and like we're kind of like.
James has been pushing that for a while.
I Love Lucy, where you know back in the 50s they couldn't be like seen in the same bed together because it implied sex.
What about instead of I Love Lucy, I Love Loose Pussy?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And it's like a guy who just has an oversized, like an engorged penis.
Me? It's about me. I Love Loose Pussy. It's about James.
A new biography of RFK Jr. reveals that one time on a family vacation, he cut off a raccoon's penis to study later. Now, James, in his defense, his work was later credited in J.K. Rowling's Fantastic Beast Penises and Where to Find Them. So, you know, you got to do the work to get...
Well, clearly you did some work on that graphic.
No, that's just what it looks like. That is a fantastic beast penises.
I mean, that's a
Right
big
there.
curve, dude.
Shooting some magical orbs. I think those are magical orbs into the sky.
That's a dog ear of a wiener, bro.
Yeah.
It's got legs on the side.
Isn't that crazy? He cut off a raccoon. I keep hearing
He
stuff
bothers
about
me now, huh?
Yeah.
When he
Here's
was,
the
like,
thing
you
is,
go ahead.
if I were to be at, let's just say, a cornhole tournament with RFK Jr. and we're both sipping beers and just chatting and talking shit, it would probably be pretty.
It's more about the bag than it is about the cornhole.
It's 3 points if you throw it in the hole.
It's more about the corn than it is about the hole.
I would enjoy his company in something such as that, like at a pong table or at like, I don't know, like a walk in the park.
Yeah.
But when he's in a suit and it's his job to deliver messages, all I can think about, you know, my body is with RFK, but my heart is with all those raccoons that don't have penises anymore. And there's always a story that involves him with an animal, and none of them he's fucking the animal. It's like, when do we get to the he fucked an elk story?
Yeah.
You know, he's done everything that can possibly mutilate an animal, but put his extremely prestigious penis.
I don't. Again, I know I don't want to be that lib on the pod, but when do we go, hey, this guy's got a weird thing with animals? Because, like, he's in charge of health and human services, and he's just out here self-dissecting animals. Hey, what information are you getting from a raccoon's penis?
Yeah,
What are you learning? When I was a kid, I used to sometimes I would pick up a lizard and be like, oh, look at the lizard. Or I would put a like a lightning bug in a jar, and it would die because I would like.
It's
didn't
not his
understand.
job to study that. There's
It
plenty
doesn't
of
imply anything interesting or good about him. It's only fucking weird that he does that.
I think the issue is that he is still a step up from the last health secretary, who was essentially a trans Halloween ornament. Let's be real.
Just because he's fit.
Just because he's like a
Fit people don't
gender.
know more about health, Patty.
Well,
Have you ever talked to a guy who's jacked? He's like, yeah, all I do is eat raw egg yolk.
peptides.
Peptides.
It's all about peptides.
Oh, you got to put copper in your hair so you don't lose your hair. It's like, all right, dude.
But you get where I'm coming from. It's like when whoever was the guy who succeeded Hitler.
No, he's just like the buffest guy in politics at the time, so they put him in the role. It's like, that doesn't mean he's qualified.
Sure.
I know what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. But sometimes, to me, it's just a little bit odd that he's
You
just
coulda
annoying,
had,
dude. He's just annoying.
They should have had Joe Rogan. Because Joe Rogan's in that sphere. They could have easily picked him.
Politically homeless Joe Rogan.
Yeah, politically.
I'm politically homeless.
Politically bald.
Standing
Joe Rogan.
behind Trump with a satin black button up. So I texted the president of the United. Hi, I'm comedian and podcaster Joe Rogan, known most famously from Fear Factor. I texted the president of the United States about something someone came on my show to tell me.
By the way, I told my dad's friend who was here about Michael Good getting on Kill Tony, and I was like, yeah, he was at Joe Rogan's comedy club in Austin, Texas, and he goes, why does Joe Rogan have a comedy club? I'm not kidding. I think 60% of the people who know who Joe Rogan is doesn't think he's a comedian.
They don't know he's a comedian.
They have no idea.
They think he's like Tucker or like Bill O'Reilly. Like,
Yeah.
they don't understand.
Speaking of Tucker, the last health secretary.
I don't know that much about the last health secretary. It was a fat woman.
And I use she because it
Come
was a guy.
on.
It was a guy. Look her up. Look, what is her name? I don't know her name.
I don't know. Are you thinking of the bald trans woman?
No,
They
who
then
stole
that
a suitcase?
Stole a suitcase of African clothing.
No. This was like a different one. This
That was hilarious, huh?
That was very, very funny.
Just like that government official, like wearing like
I think we
African clothes, and then like there's just released.
bald with like lipstick. I think we forget that like to be a politician, like people give like Laura Loomer and like
Don't talk about
RFK and all these people.
Laura
Trump.
Loomer deserves to die.
No. But what I'm saying is, to be in politics, you have to be the biggest fucking psycho of all time.
Okay, I'm not giving
I'm not
Laura Loomer
telling-
anything.
I'm not-
She looks
I'd give her
like a
all-
demon mask at Spirit Halloween.
and that's what I said the health secretary looked like. You can
Oh my
compare the
God.
two, dude. It is like a joke of a person.
Laura Loomer is disgusting, dude. What a disgusting, like, trash human being that should be literally hung.
Yeah, more like
She might be hung because she might be a
a
guy.
guy.
She's like disgusting. I've taken to, and I don't care that I'm on a podcast, just like anytime like a political person is like around too much and saying things that are like weird and like make me uncomfortable, I just go, hang them. They should be hung. I don't care. I don't care. Hang them.
Well, you didn't specify where you have to hang them. Like you could say
hang them in
them
the closet.
hang them by the shoes.
Yeah. Just hang them up somewhere. Put them on a hook.
Exactly.
Put Laura Loomer on a hook and dangle her over a 13-year-old Mexican birthday party. We can all beat her with a bat. What's going to come out? Oh, look at all. It's not candy, guys. It's random files and Botox.
12 scientists who were reportedly studying anti-gravity at NASA have gone missing or committed suicide. The price to pay for having Rob Schneider perform at your Christmas party. Have you heard this story?
Yeah, I really like resist looking into it, to be honest.
I'm a little scared to look into it because I don't
You're
know
talking about Rob Schneider?
about Rob Schneider.
You look into this? I'm scared.
I'm scared to look him in the eye.
Oh, Rob Schneider, what a fucking
Tool?
retard, dude. What a moron retard. And I'm saying a hard R that close into the podcast just to describe Rob Schneider. What a loser. I don't know anything about the scientists. I really don't know. I honestly have felt like that's been like I just don't want to believe it's real because it's so scary to imagine what the hell's going on. But to be honest, it's like maybe I'm scared in some weird self-preservation way. Because like, what if news from bed gets too close to the truth?
Yeah, I see. That would be for me, James. That would be like the greatest way to die ever.
Yeah, because
like,
of news from bed.
But also, like the way the government kills you, it's not like they like cut you and then you bleed out from like dysentery or whatever. Like they shoot you in the head like 48 times with a shotgun and then just like gently rest it on your hands, and they're like suicide.
Yeah. Jesus, dude.
But no, a lot of these scientists were like, the crazy thing is a lot of them were like, I'm not suicidal. They all made like videos that said that. And then like they just, I don't know exactly what it could be, but I imagine this stuff exists all the time in the, the political world with like cutting edge technology. Because it's like, maybe one of them, maybe they discovered something that's like so profound it could like save the world and like propel human existence into like the next era or whatever. And our government is like, yeah, you're not getting those ideas. We're going to fucking kill it because we're going to use it for a weapon.
What if they found out that there is an afterlife and it's dope and they're like, well, why the fuck am I here?
Maybe.
And they just want to get there faster.
I mean, what's doper than the kingdom of heaven? I mean, the only thing is you don't get there if you kill yourself.
You remember that? What was
My
that?
legs are completely numb.
Oh, Patty, sit on the floor once in a while, man.
I just got to adjust here.
There was a movie that came out on Netflix. If anyone remembers, a comment down below. It was like with Jason Segel. You could stand for a little bit.
I'm going to get that chair. I'll be right back.
There's a movie on Netflix with Robert Redford and Jason Segel, and it was basically like it wasn't a great movie. It was an interesting idea, but basically like this scientist kind of like discovers how to like record the afterlife in some way, or like develop some sort of proof of afterlife, or like something like that. And people just like mass start to suicide themselves when they realize there's something after. But like kind of like the dark reveal at the end is it's just like, yeah, you kind of just cycle through like the worst moments and like
it's just like a Red Robin.
Yeah, all my worst moments happened in a Red Robin. Bottomless fries, dude. No exit said hell is other people. I say hell is bottomless fries.
No, it is like. I would love to be. I feel like I would be someone that could handle the truth. Like if Robert De Niro or whatever,
the truth about
Jack
yourself.
Nicholson is yelling. No, I can. Trust me, I can handle. I'm just doing nothing about it. Like if you could tell me the craziest shit, and I'd be like, okay, I'll keep that a secret.
Well, Patty, I don't want to be rude, but you have a magnificent. You have a great comedic talent. You have all this like beautiful artistic energy, and I see the things that you produce and that you make, and I'm always so impressed. And I think you're just like this great talent. But all right. You got to scoot in a little bit more. You got to come in a little bit more.
And my hair.
Your hair's fine. I think you have an amazing talent.
What are you about to say here?
To cope. Hit the button.
To cope? That's the punchline? To cope with what?
Anything. You're the king.
Like the worst setup for. I thought you were gonna say like
you are the
with
king
loneliness to cope with
of cope.
What
because you know what you
what
you want a
Cope
specific
zero, dude.
You are the king of cope.
I don't know what that means.
Because no matter what bad happens to you, you're always like, that's all right.
Yeah.
And I know that that's like a fine way to be as a person, and I'm not criticizing.
I think
you as a person.
I think you're envious.
I'm not envious because you know what? I feel deeply. I'm not like afraid of that.
You think I don't feel deeply? Look at me
do.
touching your thing.
I think you feel very deeply, and it scares you, and you cope out of anything because you go like you. Here's the thing: you will watch the beheading video.
I
But
don't like
listen,
those.
listen, because anyone go back 4 weeks ago and watch the Iran episode. Patty's like, it'll be fine. What? Patty's like, yeah, they'll draft me. I'll be fine. Like
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
you said.
It's like,
They'll draft me
I'm-
into World War III. I'll be fine. That's what you said, dude.
The only
You think you're gonna be cooking oysters on the USS Gerald Ford, bitch? You're gonna be mine sweeping for AI high-tech mines in the fucking Strait of Hormuz, motherfucker.
I think what my talent is, I adapt. I would have survived the Holocaust.
You have confirmation
crazy-
bias, and
It
you know
is a
what?
crazy
It's
claim to
because
say
you're
I
the
would have
king.
survived the Holocaust.
Yeah, and you know what that is?
Oh.
Proving my point,
Yeah.
dude. You're the king of. Patty probably used to say, "Yeah, if I was in Nazi Germany, I wouldn't have been a Nazi. If I was alive in the 60s, I
would have.
I wouldn't have been racist in the 60s.
I would have
Hey,
been
Patty,
a Nazi.
we're racist right now.
I'm not denying that I would have been a Nazi. I certainly would have been a stinky Jew. That's how you get demonetized on YouTube.
That's fine. Oh yeah, all the money we're making from YouTube. Thank you, YouTube, for your financial contribution.
Former porn star Asia Carrera has passed the Texas bar exam to become an attorney.
I thought you were gonna say passed away. She knew about the
Has passed.
because that ass is anti-gravity, baby.
She passed the bar exam. Just yet another piece of evidence suggesting how retarded Kim Kardashian actually is. And look at that beautiful photo of Kim Kardashian.
On the
Could
short
you
bus.
imagine Beetlejuice? Beetlejuice could not be allowed in the same
Yeah, fucked her. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, thanks for Kim Kardashian. Yeah, no, she came on to me. She came on to me. Yeah.
He's like, I don't like black people talking about Kim Kardashian.
No, beautiful black woman.
Remember when he said that about like Obama? He's like, I don't like Obama because he's black. It's like Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
He's your father.
I'm curious why his name is Beetlejuice. You ever think about that?
I was thinking about that today as I was Googling, and images of Michael Keaton's Beetlejuice kept arriving on my screen.
Yeah, he spells it different.
Oh, does he?
Michael Keaton's is like it's like Guesse or something, and then his is literally like Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. Yeah.
He doesn't act like the cartoon Beetlejuice. I don't need to talk about this. But
He really does.
that's really funny. Dude,
Yeah.
I can't. Dude,
And then who's this over here?
I think, like-
none other than Brendan Sackler.
give
Just
us
kidding.
a
From afar,
freestyle, Brennan.
it does.
Hey,
look
Brennan,
like
give us a freestyle.
yeah.
The wheels on the bus
Go
go round and round. Kim Kardashian, show me your boobs. Thanks, Brendan. Thanks for saying that, bro.
I was going to ask the same question.
What question? What do you mean? Nobody asked the question.
By the way, have you ever
Beetlejuice?
watched like the it's like the battle of the
Yes.
battle of wits with Beetlejuice and the other guy who's like probably smarter than Michael.
About 4-5. 4-5.
What's
You
6
couldn't-
times 5? He's like 72.
You couldn't write like a better sketch yourself,
Yeah.
you know?
There was a time in American entertainment where you could exploit special needs people. Now you have to do like a dating
Now you have to
show.
own Kill Tony.
I mean, yeah, dude.
You know what's funny is
Has there ever been a Down syndrome comedian on Kill Tony?
has my cock ever gone soft in the middle of sex? Yes. I feel like there definitely has. There's that one guy whose name is like Rand. It's always Randy. But it's like it's oh fuck, what's his name? Not Ray Purchase. That's a guy from
In
Toast of
college,
London.
I ran
Nathan. His name is Nathan, which is like the
Randall
default,
of Nathan.
That's like when you play Down Syndrome, the video game, and you don't change your character at all.
default Nathan. Yeah.
They might as well be player one.
I, in no condescending way, I think Down syndrome people are awesome.
Attractive,
No.
yeah.
That's not what I was gonna say.
Have you seen the videos of the hot?
If you go to
ladies?
church, you meet people with special needs that have like special needs you've never even heard of before.
Yeah.
They have like whatever Beetlejuice has, which I don't even know if they've figured out what that's called yet. Like they're gonna name it after him.
Yeah.
But like I just think like if you go to church, you just meet like incredible like different versions of special needs people. And just like I don't know, you went to church too. I don't know, just maybe it was just my church, but I just remember like interacting with special needs people a lot. And they were dope. They were like super like it's not. This is like too.
They're the
serious.
only people that like
serious.
truly enjoy life.
Well,
nowadays.
they're just like not like less than anyone else. They're just completely like they're just people. Like you just talk to them and they have interests.
In fact,
they have, like,
I would say they're
appetites for specific things.
Yeah,
they have preferences
exactly.
like anyone else. So it's
candy corn.
It's very interesting that people get like freaked out or weird out. Like if you're a child,
they're very much more than in the neck than most people. You know,
big necks.
No, they are beautiful shades of humanity, is what I like to say.
Yeah, I don't also think of them as like I know you call them special, but it's not like what like I'm not mocking what you just said, but I don't think of. Like,
I don't think they're special.
It's like a special
anyway.
thing. Like oh my gosh,
Yeah.
he's such a unique. He has such like a beautiful, simplistic understanding of life. What like Forrest Gump? It's like no. Like it's just a guy, dude. If you've hung out with like someone with like severe mental disabilities, you're just like, he just like
ask one of these fellas for eggs over medium and see how special they are.
In my life, I've interacted with much more handicapped people, not mentally handicapped, but like physically handicapped people, and you kind of like
those are the fucking worst. It's like what you can't even like
get up.
You can't even push your wheelchair by yourself.
Yeah. My friend of 10 years who had a
because they can like mentally recognize like that their life that they are like at that they're at a loss, you know, for what they're like. I go to a
grocery store near my house and there's a guy with Down syndrome who's a bagger and he recommends the best snacks.
Really? Of course.
And it's like, dude, yeah, this guy like knows so much about the stock of this grocery store and he knows what to tell you what to get. You just listen.
Yeah.
He goes, well, the barbecue ones, they have like a weird vinegar taste. So you want to get the ranch one because it actually is pretty good. And I got it. And he was fucking right, dude. It was just like, I mean, yeah, dude, I'm listening to the guy that works at the store. I don't care what he looks like.
Exactly. And they don't they don't overthink. They know they can't physically overthink.
Well, you know, okay, you say what you're gonna say because I have a whole thing.
If like with me, if I saw like a woman that was like really attractive, I in my head would start going to this thing where I'm like, oh, she's this, she's that, she's whatever, just to like mentally try to change my perspective because I know that I could not have a girl like that. Same thing with like a movie. Like if I see a movie, I'm there critiquing it and whatever. To them, it's just like a bunch of flashing colors and it's like ones and zeros. It's a very binary experience.
I don't think that's what it is at all. I think they can understand and have fun with a movie.
Dude, they have too much fun at the movie.
In college, I ran the college radio station, and I ran this program.
Emphasis on radio.
Hey,
the retard.
Very good.
I never saw that movie, but he's like, is he just like? Does he like count how many like spots are on the football?
No, watch the movie. I don't know. He gets like beat up for having like severe mental disabilities, and then they're like. He just helps the football team. Yeah. Anyway, they show it in a lot of public schools. I remember watching it like on a VHS, just staring at being like, what is this meant to teach me? This feels like exploitation.
You know, we had a couple of radios on our football team. We had 2 of them. And
Patty and who else was?
Their job was to fill up the cooler and bring it over to practice. And they would just sit under the cooler and just hold the thing and just drink water the entire practice. And then one day they both went missing, and our coaches are like, "This is not good."
And the cooler's gone. They have the cooler in a motel room, and they're playing Marvin Gaye. Let's get it on.
Yeah. Wow, I really like your faucet, and I want to open up your top.
Y'all been flirting with me for too long, water
let's
cooler.
Put Gatorade powder in the top and make you blue and taste good.
Isn't it okay?
Well, hold on. Let me finish my story.
I'm sorry.
They disappeared and they came back with candy apples. Don't know. There wasn't a fair.
Is there a witch in
There
town?
wasn't any reason that they could have acquired these candy apples. Years later, one of them went on
To be a senator.
to shoot his dad in the head in a car. Yeah, it was. He killed his father, but that one was less retarded, which goes to show
Intelligence
that the more
only make-
retarded you are, the better
Yeah.
for humanity.
Yeah. If you only have a little bit, you shoot your dad. I mean, I've told my story about I was on a weightlifting team with a guy who shot his dad in the head, and he was kind of special needs too.
Yeah,
He was kind of like
maybe his need was
he was
to
like the
shoot
guy
his
from The
dad.
Green Mile.
I've never seen that.
It's just like a big, unbright man who was
Okay.
accused of murder.
Is that what they call a football field?
The Green Mile.
In college, oh Jesus Christ! You hit Bill. No, Bill's over there.
Oh, Bill, are you okay?
Maybe.
All right.
You're okay. You're fine.
Bill.
Yes.
So in college, I ran this program with the college radio station where we would have people from the special needs part of the college. Like we had like a special needs program where you could go to college if you had special needs, whatever. And the woman who ran the program came into the radio station because we would have them do a show. We had like. We're going to set aside 5 shows, which were like 30-minute slots or whatever.
Yeah.
For someone with special needs who can come from the special needs department to come over and like do a show. And then we'd have a staff member from the radio station sit in with them. Sometimes it would be me. Sometimes it would be someone else. And you just help them run the tech and make sure like everything goes smooth and you leave and they pick the songs, whatever. Because they're like capable. Like they can like pick songs that they like and put it in a playlist.
Yeah.
Like anyone can operate Spotify. It wasn't Spotify, but it worked the same way. And the woman who ran the program like had a meeting with me before we like did the program because like I took over the radio station, so I took over the program. And she literally it's always funny when you meet someone who like works with special needs people every day because they get a little cynical about it.
Yeah, they don't. They're not
know.
sensitive
Yes,
to it anymore.
They don't give
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fuck. Especially, it's like someone who has like a sibling that's special
Which is the
needs.
way, like most.
I
people
trust
should
those
act.
people because they
Yeah.
know they work
Yeah.
with these people all the time. So it's like, and she sat me down and we sat. I had an office. Remember, I had an office in college. Never had an office since. Isn't that weird? And I had an office. She sat down and she was like, "They're gonna like try a lot of shit with you." That's what she said. She's like,
Yeah, they're devious. They
She's
scheme.
like, there's one, Patty, his name was Randy. His name was Randy.
Yeah, Randy, Nathan. Those are like the big.
The big 2.
Yeah.
RFK Jr.
Which is like
Those
maybe
are the big 3.
Yeah, maybe you get like a monetary bonus if you name your kid that. I don't know what the
When you're born till you turn 25, you're Randy. After that, you're a Nathan. And she sat me down and she basically just explained to me like, they're gonna like ask for hugs from the pretty girls in the office.
Yes, yeah.
And she was like, I'm being straight up. This is
Yeah.
what the woman who ran the program
James?
sat me down and told me. I know you know.
I know.
I'm telling the audience that. Like, I'm not like pontificating
and
or,
they'll
like,
get jealous of
extrapolating.
you if you talk to her. They'll be like,
Why are you talking?
Stop
to
doing the voice. You're too good at it.
Monica's my
Two
lady.
good things. Patty is perfect at doing a Down syndrome voice and coping.
"Call me the Copacabana." Come on, that wasn't that good.
It was okay. And she just sat me down and she was like, they're going to ask to hug the pretty girls in the office. You got to tell because we had like 3 pretty girls working at the radio station. They're like, you got to be like, tell the girls they don't always have to hug.
Yeah.
They're going to. And what she said, which was very funny, is she's like, they pretend they know less than they do.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I found that to be
hilarious.
and an eye-opening experience that
Yeah.
like I was like, oh, like they pretend they know. That's why when you meet like an older person who has like a severe mental disability, they're like holding down a job and they're just doing their fucking life. They're
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
their best and they're just living their life and doing their shit. But when they're younger, it's just funny that like a woman who works with these people and runs the whole program for the college was like, they're gonna trick you.
Yeah.
They're gonna try to like
They scheme.
they know that you know, and they're gonna play with that.
I'd
and
love
I
to,
was like,
see,
wow.
See their blueprints that they wrote out with like crayons,
Yeah.
and they're like,
First, I'll tell Monica she's got pretty eyes. And then I'll go in for the hug.
and they like high five and they miss.
A guy with Down syndrome tried to hug my cousin at church once when it was, after you say the Our Father and peace be with you.
Oh yeah,
Spirit of the Lord be with you all.
yeah.
And then you have to go be like, peace be with you, peace be with you.
Yeah.
And then a guy with Down syndrome tried to hug my cousin. We were little kids and she started crying.
Your cousin
And
started
I remember
crying?
being like, don't fucking
Don't
cry.
cry. He's harmless.
What the fuck are you crying about?
My neighbor, when I was a kid, didn't have special needs, but she had special knees. Like her knees were all busted up, so she had to use like two of those like arm things to like kind of walk, and it was like very janky, like someone who's like learning how to like walk on peg legs. And every day she would like get on the bus, and I would like
Kick out the crutches.
I would like my room was in the basement. I had a window that faced, and it was like the same time I was waking up, and I would like peek, and I would like watch
Jerk
her
your
get
shit
onto the
crazy
bus,
style.
and I wouldn't watch because I was like, look how stupid she looks like getting on the bus. I would watch because she had like a banging body. She had like
Hattie.
a big fat ass and like juicy cannons, dude.
She wasn't mentally
She
disabled.
wasn't mentally disabled, but her face
Why didn't you
looked
try?
mentally disabled.
Why didn't you try for it?
Because like I got too many floors in the house.
Yeah, she couldn't get down to the
I
basement.
don't have a slide down to the cellar.
You got a laundry chute, don't you?
No, but she was like
Put her up in the laundry
She was
chute.
like built really nicely.
Yeah.
But it's also like you don't feel like you're even allowed. And that's where like if I had less preconceived ideas about this, like maybe I would have asked her on a date, But you don't feel like it's legal, There's a part of you that's like, I'm not allowed to date this girl.
Do you know who Leisure Suit Larry is?
Leisure Suit Larry.
Can you Google Leisure Suit Larry real quick?
After this I can. We got like a couple more.
You can't interrupt real quick and Google. We're on it right now. I'm sorry, Patty. Oh. Wowsy. Well, I'm sorry, but I know you can. So that's why I'm like, why are you not doing it?
Because I didn't want.
So we had this guy, he had like slight. Whatever it was slight. But he was built a little odd. And he looked exactly like Leisure Suit Larry. He looked exactly like Leisure Suit Larry. Yeah. Don't go to shopping. Go
Is
to
Leisure
images.
Suit Larry like some sort of a... you know what?
Do you know what this is?
You know what? I don't know what this is, but I've met this guy in my life.
So Leisure Suit Larry is a porn game where basically he's like a guy who goes to college and tries to bang chicks. Well, there's a college one, but he's also like, there's other games, but basically the whole game is like banging chicks. And I remember I played the game Leisure Suit Larry. It was called Magna Cum Laude, and it was like Magna Cum Laude or whatever.
Like I'm about to come alive in this Magnum condom.
Anyway, he looked exactly like that, like built the same as the cartoon.
This is an
character.
archetype. This is a
But his hands,
a retarchetype.
His hands were huge, dude.
Yeah.
He had like Popeye forearms.
Yeah.
And these fucking like giant
You know
hands.
why his hands are so big? They've
Jerking.
evolved for trick or treating. Oh, LSL.
But he looked like him. Like he looked like him. And I had this friend in college who developed, because of this program, because he worked with me at the college media center, he developed this like I don't know, he was like a weird guy, and he like developed this kind of like hatred for the special needs people that would come through, and it was all based around because he heard that they like know more than they do.
Yeah.
So he would I'm going to tell the podcast audience right now. He called them REITs. Mm-hmm. It was basically like a slur for the mentally disabled people. This is not a good thing. I'm telling you.
And you're not allowed.
You're not.
You're also audience. You're not allowed to say that.
He called them REITs.
REITs.
And you know what REITs is short for?
I mean, it's half a TARDS. TARDS is just the back half. Which, by the way, the back half of this lady.
TARD is the back nine of the REIT.
The back half of this lady that would walk onto the bus was arguably better than the front half. But the front half, let me tell you what, left nothing to be desired.
And so one time he just told this whole story about how the guy that looked like Leisure Suit Larry was like leering and like bothering a woman on the school shuttle. And he told it like this big heroic thing where he like confronted him and told him to stop bothering the woman. But ultimately we were all like, so you yelled at a guy with special needs
Yeah.
to stand up for a woman who was fine?
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't a big thing. He
That's
just
the
was
biggest thing is you can't verbally assault someone with special needs. The only thing you can do is just spray him with water.
No woman is going to have sex with you because you saved her from a guy with severe special needs. That's a problem she can solve for herself. You know what I mean? Like, especially like, that was a big... I mean, I made you get out of the PowerPoint and Google it.
Well, no, I'm
that.
glad I saw it
But
because it drew the image in my head very well.
I just remember being like, you think this is doing a lot to make you look like a hero, and you're just being mean to the mentally disabled.
Yeah.
You want another beer?
Unless they're like, what was that?
You want another beer?
I would go for another beer.
Don't get in the bed while I'm gone.
I won't. Not even going to think about it. I'm not. What do you...
Copacabana.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't even want to sit in this. It's like, what is it? It's like you're high up. It's like
The Princess and the Pea.
James says it's like the Princess and the
They
Pea.
probably heard me.
Okay.
Why are you not talking?
What?
Why are you not saying anything? Are you gonna cut this?
No, I'm just whispering. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. No. I was just no. There was no. I was.
Tell me you got in the bed.
I didn't get in the bed. There was a spider over here, and I got a little scared, so I just kind of moved a little bit. I moved. Okay.
For that, I'm pissing now.
Well, you can listen to this next news article because this is a good one here on News from Bed. Mexico City is planning to beef up security after I almost said a facial shooting. Let me read this again. Mexico City is planning to beef up security after a fatal shooting at the Teotihuacan pyramids. And that's actually how you pronounce the Teotihuacan pyramids. Fatal shooting. God forbid these pyramids get associated with murder. That's right. These are the same pyramids where they would kill your son and eat their heart and throw their head down the thing. So, fatal shooting at the pyramids. Have you ever been out of the country?
I went to the Bahamas once
With
for
you?
6 hours.
Did you go to the Bahamas with your mamas?
No, my uncle won a weird
You went to the Bahamas with your uncle? That's so embarrassing.
Well, my uncle won a weird botched surgery lawsuit, and then for Christmas he took all of his nephews and nieces on a cruise.
Oh, really? What was the surgery? A breast augmentation.
Yeah, he got bigger breasts, and they made.
I like when they're
smaller.
I'm getting a breast augmentation. It's like the only breast surgery should be an expansion.
Why do I
Nothing
have
else.
to keep peeing in the middle of the podcast? What's happening?
I think because we're drinking beer.
I should just pee before. What's going on? It's not good form to pee.
I know,
I
it's
can,
not
I
even
can
a
make
long
an
pod.
hour.
Yeah.
What is wrong with me?
I know because
You know, I just keep I'm just telling the audience, I keep forgetting to pee before, and then in the middle, it's why am I leaving? For 60 episodes, I never peed in the middle of the podcast.
Yeah, now the last 3 we've both peed.
Well, because you threw out your.
It's because it's
now we drink.
we just drink. I think it's because a peeing before a podcast is a lot like peeing for the doctor. It's not like when your body decides. It's when a clinical physician, otherwise known as Bill Ding, decides. And Bill has not reminded us to pee before. Usually that's Bill's job. That's like in his repertoire of things he's supposed to do.
Yeah,
But he
because so many
hasn't.
technical issues have happened on the podcast as of late that like now me and Pat. I want you guys to know, me and Patty have like procedures now where we
Yes.
verbally have to confirm that every element of the
Yeah.
podcast is recording, and Bill's only job is to go,
Oi, did you pee?
Yeah.
Hey, bloke, I'm Butcher from the boy.
how do you feel about Bill? I mean, like Butcher from the Boys. Is
Yeah,
that like
do you feel like Bill
Do you feel like-
Butcher is like stealing your kind of thing?
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of tend to agree. Like, I mean, I know Bill the Butcher was technically preceded building on the show,
Billy Butcher?
but Bill, are you?
Well, no, that's the name of the character from the Boys.
Yeah, but is that?
Well, his name's Bill, and he's also Australian. Are you any related to the character?
Well, that's what I'm
from
saying.
the
Are
fictional
you,
show
like-
the Boys?
Is that you from the past?
Yes.
Oh my god! So he's
And we're
Bill-
the Boys. Wait a second.
Are we?
Is this the boys?
Is this the boys?
Maybe.
Oh, that
Wait,
wait.
You're Billy Butcher and we're the boys?
Oh.
No.
Oh, he said no. No.
Well-
So all of that was
Worthless.
for nothing. I fucked this up.
How'd you fuck it up?
Here we go. All right, this is a terrible news article. I'm gonna
Well,
go to
someone
the-
got shot at the pyramids.
Yeah, someone got you. Who cares?
That's
you
interesting,
know?
though. It's like shooting someone at like a Civil War battle site.
I wonder what like level of the pyramids they got shot at. Like, was it like the grains or like
think-
the fatty oils and the fish? You know, the sugar.
Not a food.
Okay. All
You
right.
know what, dude? Of all the bad things I say about you on the podcast, you're still funny, dude. I think people don't recognize how funny you are. Maybe it's because you only do news from bed and don't put yourself out there comedically anymore. Remember when our lives revolved around comedy?
Yeah. I mean, it's still kind of like no, it does. I don't know why.
I'm like I haven't been on a show in a long ass time.
I know.
I mean, I did a show, like,
finally
last week,
quitting
but
comedy.
I'm
And
not
by the way,
quitting
when I
comedy.
say you should quit comedy, it's not because of a lack of talent. It's because comedy is a lack of. It's not a big enough vase for all that liquid. You know what I'm saying?
Like your turlet when I take a piss.
Exactly.
I've overflow it every time.
You always overflow every
Well, thanks,
container
Barry.
you're
I
in.
appreciate
Dude.
that. Isn't it amazing that you're the only person to ever recognize my talent? I have a fiance. She doesn't even think I'm that great.
Blows me away. I mean, the News from Bed audience knows. They know.
Yeah, the 5 people know.
But no, it was like it reminds me of like
you ever see like the views get like 250 and you're like 250 people watch
Yeah.
this?
for 2 minutes.
Like
That's
at least we
crazy.
always at least get like 150. And then like sometimes like we know we're just
I know. I
accidentally
can't
getting
tell
a
if
few
it's like
more.
all like Indian bots or not.
I can't tell with views sometimes.
I always felt like with you, it's like you know that like movie where like Bruce Willis is like talking to his wife.
The Sixth Sense.
Is Sixth Sense. I always felt like that where I'm like, does anyone else like see this guy?
It's very nice, Patty.
Because I'm always like, how does no one else? But
I
to
mentioned
me,
it
it's like
last
a
week.
diamond in the rough. I'm like,
Me, I'm invisible.
I get to just utilize James for all.
I
that he's worth.
appreciate you say that, Patty, because that's why. Actually, I was gonna say that's why I'm here. That's why you're here.
That is why I am physically in this city. for
You're
sure.
betting on a stock that, like, for an industry that hasn't been invented.
I'm literally betting. Betting.
No, I mean, yeah. Anyway, sorry.
The Trump administration is reclassifying medical marijuana from a Schedule 1 to a Schedule 3 substance, now putting it in the same category as Charlie Sheen's sperm. Just a little jab at the Sheen man.
Did you watch that documentary about Charlie Sheen? I didn't watch it.
No, I don't want to like believe that he did gay stuff.
Can I be honest? I lived through the Tiger Blood shit. Remember that? Remember when he was like a big meme and it was like, I got tiger blood.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Epic. What did he used to say? He was like, he said like a word a lot. He would be like, I'm epic.
It's like cowabunga.
Yeah, it was like a word like that.
Yeah.
Winning. Remember
Oh,
he would be
say
like,
that?
winning. Remember that? He was like in an interview on 60 Minutes. And
He's
he was like,
kind of the man, you know?
yeah, I mean, he has AIDS and he maybe gave it to his... Maybe, you know who he's married to? Denise Richards from Starship Troopers.
Yeah,
the beautiful
I'll tell you
woman.
what. She deserves AIDS for fucking leaving that guy on planet Zorgon, Mondani, or whatever.
Clandathu. Ladies and gentlemen, Mayor Clandathu. And he's a big
and
bug.
he's hugging Mr. Met. And now the Mets will lose 12 straight games.
They're playing that weird football they play. Go to the Patreon if you want to watch me and Patty watch Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
Wasn't that movie fucking awesome, dude?
That movie was great.
I
yeah.
think Paul
I think about
Verhoeven,
that.
I like name him as like top director for me, for real. I literally like, I'm such like a basic moron. I'm like Steven Spielberg, Paul Verhoeven. Like every Paul Verhoeven movie just rocks. Anyway.
Would you jerk off in a plant to be in a Paul Verhoeven movie?
Would I do what Harvey Weinstein did
Yeah.
to be in a movie?
I guess I got my
guess.
wires crossed a little bit
Look at
there.
this.
Whoa, you doubled up. Can I get one of those salty dogs?
Of course. You know how many of these I've stolen from you?
I don't call it stolen. I call it
Borrowed.
borrowed without returning. What if I just like a library book? I just charged you like $20,000. It would be funny to just Venmo request
add
a
it to the
friend
pile of
for
my debt.
$20,000.
You ever look at your debt? I like saw my debt and I was like, what? And I was like, oh, student loans. I was like, what? Oh, student loans.
My credit score is like as low as like some batting averages in the major leagues.
Well,
It's like,
now I know why you don't have a car.
yeah.
Dude.
Which, by the way, we might be doing pretty soon. We're figuring it out. By the way, it's like literally James has to like deliver me to a dealership and be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
get a car.
No, Patty, there's really no I understand, dude. I get it. I mean, you
get
make
it.
more money than me and
I
you
do.
work in your house.
But I pay all my own bills. Don't
I
forget
pay
that.
all my own bills.
But you have a dog, dude. You can like
Dog
you can
requires a
take
bag
your
of
you
food
can
every
take
3
your
months.
anger out on the dog.
I don't beat my
I have
dog.
to take my anger out on like a bag of Frito-Lay.
Dude.
How about this? Last article here. In California, a hot air balloon carrying 13 people had to make an emergency landing in a man's backyard. In an effort to fill the balloon with more hot air, they sent it to a taping of Real Time with Bill Maher. That guy's so full of hot air, dude. I can't get enough of this guy.
Got him, dude.
I love Bill Maher.
I kind of love him too.
Doesn't he look like a Muppet?
He looks like the evil Muppet from the Muppets movie that works with the evil guy. Do you know what I'm talking about?
He's like got like the gills kind of thing.
I have said this for years.
My whole
that he looks like a Muppet. Are you for real? You just said that?
No. I know exactly the Muppet you're talking about.
In
I don't
the
know their
Muppets
name.
movie, there's
He's
a bad
got, like-
guy who kind of looks like Bill Maher, and then
got,
there's a
like,
Muppet
whiskers.
that
Yes.
and there's a Muppet that works for him, and he looks like Bill Maher.
100%.
You know who I'm talking about?
I know exactly who you're talking
because the
about.
bear works for that guy too. The bear
Yes,
who's the bad guy.
steps, baby
And then there's a bad guy Muppet who looks exactly like Bill Maher.
Exactly like Bill Maher. And
This is real time, dude. This is HBO,
the
motherfucker.
fact that you know that what I'm talking, because my whole life I've thought that
He looks like a Muppet.
I can't look at him without thinking of that exact. He's like kind of a bluish, grayish Muppet, right?
Patty,
with
you
whiskers.
already got me. You
Yeah.
don't got to reel in anymore. There's
I know.
no more line to reel, bro.
It's
I'm on
crazy.
the end of your pole, dude.
Yeah.
The fish is halfway down the fishing pole. You don't have to keep reeling.
That is crazy. We got to like figure out who that Muppet is because like there's like no way.
Look up Evil Muppet from Muppet movie. Evil Muppet. It's going to give you the evil Kermit, but from Muppet movie. We got to find out the year.
or Muppets from Space?
No, it's the Muppet movie. It's specifically that one. Bill,
How do you?
you don't know anything, Bill. You're not involved. Yeah.
Yes, dude.
Yes, dude. That looks like
this
Bill
exact
Maher.
guy.
It
For
really
some
does.
reason,
It looks like
some
Bill Maher.
reason, this guy.
His name is Uncle Deadly.
For some reason, this guy looks exactly like. And you know what? He does. He doesn't even look like Bill Maher.
He does look like Bill Maher.
But for
dude.
some reason, he is Bill Maher.
He
I don't know
looks
what
like
it is.
Bill Maher for some reason. And Patty,
That's
this is
insane.
like
That's insane.
this is like thinking you were molested, and then someone's like, you know, when Uncle Tim touched your penis,
And you're like,
"Oh,
yeah."
oh,
you mean you mean Uncle Deadly? If you are an uncle who molests your son, this is what they think of you as for the rest of their
Dude,
life.
I cannot believe we discovered.
And you know
this
what?
connection.
For the
'Cause that guy looks like Bill Maher.
But you know what? For the viewers, this angle doesn't do it justice. But when you see him moving around, you're like, when I saw Bill Maher, my first thought was this exact Muppet. That's so crazy. That's so crazy that we have the exact same idea.
There's got to be other people out there that think Bill Maher looks exactly
Like this, and maybe it's because he's wearing a suit. You know, this is going to be Bill Maher. And
new rule. I'm
Bill-
Uncle Deadly.
Uncle Deadly. One episode we should go and look up the names of some of these Muppets because they really, when it's a side Muppet character, there's this one Muppet we call, Football Head, the Muppet that has a football shaped head.
No.
He looks like,
You're
oh
losing
my
me.
God. We used to call him Uncle Derek because he looked like my Uncle Derek who got in a car
Deadly.
accident and went retarded.
Patty.
Sorry. Football Head
Hey, Arnold.
Muppet.
Hey, speaking of football heads, hey, Arnold. Comedy. Comedy. Hey, talking about football heads. Hey, Arnold.
He's in the background. Dude, I don't know how to find him. He's in the background of so many shots that he's just kind of taking it all in. He's got a football shaped head.
I don't know this guy. I know that Bill Maher looks like Uncle Deadly, and that's all I know. And you know what, Patty? I feel it in my bones. This episode, you're going to name Uncle Deadly.
we gotta name it Uncle Deadly.
Is it the purple guy?
It's not the purple guy.
I don't know.
Is
what
he
you're
in
talking
this
about.
one? Let me look up.
It's not the guy that's the stage manager guy, right?
No. Space.
Muppets in Space is a great movie. Hulk Hogan. Well, let me tell you something, brother. I died.
I'll make your knees freeze and your liver quiver.
Let me tell you something, dude. I died, brother.
Did you see that
I'm
documentary?
a ghost, dude.
Did you see that documentary that came out about him? And they said he did enough fentanyl to kill an entire Chinese family every single day.
I don't want to know anything about Hulk Hogan that I don't already know from the Joe Rogan Tony Hinchcliffe podcast. It's actually the first time Tony Hinchcliffe has been quiet on a podcast, and it's the best. I remember Hulk Hogan being on the podcast on Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, dude, my spine is all metal and it's completely fused it's just he has a full metal pipe in his back just all the way up to keep him standing straight.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy
Yeah,
that
dude.
it's honestly crazy he lived as long as
Let
he
me tell
did.
you something, dude. Let me tell you something, brother.
Oh, let me tell you something.
You know we live in the place that Hulk Hogan is from, right? He's from
He's
Tampa.
from here? I thought he just would dwell
No,
here.
he's from Tampa.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
And he used to play bass in a band, and someone saw this 7 foot tall, jacked blonde freak, and they're like, "You should do wrestling."
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so they just picked him off?
I don't know. I think he got interested in it, and then he went to do it, and then
Who's that? Why is this lady?
Paula Abdul in the
Why
Muppets
is
from
Paul?
Space.
She's in Muppets from Space?
I don't know. Alice Cooper. Hey,
I like
you're
the-
a guy. Be named Paul.
Hey, show me the fucking Muppets. The least people I care about are the real people.
No, I am interested. Andy McDowell. That's what's her name's mom?
She's the reporter.
No, Andy McDowell is oh God, what's the woman from The Substance? What's her fucking name?
Oh,
Margaret Qualley's mom. That's who Andy.
really?
Yeah, that's Andy McDowell is
Wow.
Margaret Qualley's mom. Nepo baby. Don't get me screaming again. Go to the last 5 minutes of last week's episode to watch me scream. Jeffrey Tambor, rapist.
Is he?
Comedy. Yeah, I know he's a rapist.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, the bear, dude. That bear.
That's that guy. Baby steps. That guy's great.
Oh,
Dude, is Rob Schneider? He is in this movie. Have you seen this movie?
I have. I don't remember.
This movie
vividly.
is fantastic.
Rob
One of the best
Schneider,
movies.
Another person who should be hung. Remember when Rob Schneider
So-
like 5 weeks ago was like, I think the president should reintroduce the draft.
Rob Schneider said
Yeah,
that?
he said, I think the president needs to bring back the draft. It's like,
Okay,
hey, man,
let's put
go
him
be
out
a
there.
Black guy in an Adam Sandler's movie again. Go pretend to be a different race.
We should put him out there without a helmet.
It's not the pink guy with the big lips.
No.
Dude, Ray Liotta. I didn't know he was in it. Hulk Hogan. Dude, Hulk
Dude,
Hogan
these
in
guys-
the NWA era when he turned heel with the black beard.
Oh,
and the
yeah.
blonde mustache, dude. I want to learn so much more about professional wrestling than it. That looks like you.
That looks like...
Is that you?
That looks like your uncle.
Andy McDowell. There she is.
Dude, we're going to get to football
Andy
head here in a
McDowell,
second.
Batty.
Yeah, she was pretty beautiful. I love Pepe.
Everyone
also.
knows the Muppets me and Patty look like are the two old men in the rafters.
Actually, my grandfather on my mom's side looks exactly like one of them.
I never had a grandfather.
And he kind of had... Oh, is that...
They both died before I was alive. Uncredited actor.
That's so unfortunate. He was great in this
Never
movie.
had a grandfather because my mom's dad died before I was born, and I was named after him. And my dad is very old, so of course his dad was already dead when I was born.
I swear, once we get this
When
guy,
you grew
we
up that
can
mustache,
move
bro,
on.
you were looking like the Swedish chef. I don't think
Was
you're gonna
I?
find him. Yeah, when you have the mustache fully out. Well, let me tell you something, dude. When Patty has the full mustache out, dude, he looks like the Swedish
Is
chef.
that Kyle
brother.
Kalinske?
That's JD Vance.
That guy, that other guy is also. I
Patty,
forgot Noah's in
I'm
this.
gonna give you.
Give me
another
20
minute.
seconds.
There's a Moses Muppet movie with what's his name? Gonzo.
Gonzo. Yeah, Moses is. Have you never seen this movie, dude? This movie is so good.
that-
Oh, dude,
what's
that's
that?
Gary Busey.
More of a fan of his son, who was in what movie was his son in? Patty?
Oh yeah, what? Starship Troopers. That's right.
I like when the melon head Muppet
Removes his glasses,
and he has
yeah.
no eyes.
Dr. Honeydew.
Dr.
Beaker,
Honeydew
come
and
here.
Beaker.
I've invented a new way to turn a vagina into a penis. Oh, dude, this is okay.
I have a penis now.
Oh,
Dude, this is like the
your
scene.
penis
Where,
is so large, Piggy.
It's
Kermie,
It's
bend
really-
over.
really
It's
big.
time for me to put my pig penis in your
dude, the
hole.
fact that football head is
Nobody-
not visible in any
Patty,
one of these
can I be honest
photos.
with you? Nobody's listening at this point. It's not the orange guy, right?
Dude, no.
I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's like in this. He's in like the Muppet House, and then he's in that scene at the end. I feel like he's like a background guy, but he like appears all the time, and it's like, hey, get out of here. But I've almost gone through 200 photos, and he's not. Oh, come on. I know he's like just out of frame right here. Why is that like, okay. I don't think we're going to get. I love how they took like action shots of all these guys. We're not going to get it, dude. Fuck, dude. How is Football Head not in any one of these? It's weird seeing the Muppets like when they're like acting, you know, because they're like tall.
What about Muppets from Israel? And Gonzo plays Benjamin Netanyahu.
Yeah, and he's
An
just
animal.
trying to fuck a chicken the whole time. And Benjamin's like,
this is historically accurate.
I'm from Philadelphia for some reason. I run a foreign country, but I was born and raised in Philadelphia for some reason. Everyone in my country is actually not from here. They all moved here because they were accused of pedophilia in America.
well, that was the news, folks. Thank you very much. Hope you all feel informed.
You know what, Patty? You know what I'm realizing?
What?
for all this time, I was like, we're so good at podcasting. And in this episode, maybe we're not that good.
What do you mean?
Like, we're pretty good, but there's so much room to grow, and I can't wait to grow with the audience and with you.
You're finally having that realization.
I mean, I've been under the impression that I've been the most underrated podcasting talent of my generation.
That doesn't mean that's not true. Two things can be true. One, we can grow. Two, you're the most underrated. I mean, who else would be lower than you that has like
us? I'd like to say us, because I also see you as my equal. And I don't see a lot of people as my equal, because I'm an arrogant narcissist.
Yeah.
And as a fellow
most people,
narcissist,
also because most people are Chinese.
most people are dead. Louis C.K. comedy.
And Chinese people love equals because it's part of a math equation. Well, I think we're like pretty.
Well, let's just sit in the Chinese joke for a second.
Okay. I think we're pretty good here with the episode, unless there's anything
Patty,
you want to add.
Let's settle the contract this week. Let's settle it. I think next week the contract will be settled. I have one clause and stipulation, and if you agree to it, I'll tell you what it is on the show right now.
I hope it's not that I have to like be Santa Claus because he fell off a roof and killed himself.
There's another stipulation underneath. I have two stipulations because I thought you had already agreed to that. My people said you already agreed to that. So
well, your people. Yeah.
I thought if you put on my green hat that I've been wearing for 50 episodes in a row, that you would just become me. Like the Santa Claus. Yeah. But if you agree to one stipulation, which everyone in the audience who's a diehard News from Bed fan will know, is James episode.
A James episode? What do you mean?
All about James. And I do most
Isn't
of the
that
talking.
every episode of News from Bed?
I want you to know right now, I feel like I'm not me. I am.
What do you mean?
I feel like right in this moment when we were just saying all that stuff, I severely disassociated from myself as the person that I am.
It's so funny because like
gotta end the podcast. I'm gonna start crying.
You and I have such different reads of every episode of this show. Like every episode, you're like, "Oh, that was our best one. That was terrible." Like you have this like really like no, but not like this one. But like sometimes you have like this really big like fluctuating thing, and every episode I'm like, "Yeah, that was fine." Like I don't really see the fluctuations, but you see like every nook and cranny.
Right. Well, you know why you feel that way?
Because I don't have my glasses on.
Well, it's because you're the king of cope.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The king of cope. Okay.
Well,
what's your stipulation? Didn't you have a stipulation? Oh, you want to do your James episode.
Well,
do you have like a plan for what a James episode would be?
I have been collecting information for the past couple weeks.
Oh, okay.
And I think next week we'll sign all the contracts on the show. Oh, are we ending the show? Are we done?
We've hit the allotted time, but I was wondering, why, do you have anything else you want to do?
I do have a thing that I like.
What? What do you mean?
Like a whole thing I prepared. And I completely forgot about because we started talking about Bill Maher's Muppet. But I have your mom send me more diary.
No.
I think we have to do it.
Oh my God, folks.
We're going to end on this. It's not going to take long. I promise you it won't take long.
Folks, this is a returning segment on the show.
Yes, Patty's mom has been translating his childhood diaries.
And I got to tell my mom to lose your number because this is starting to hurt my pride.
To digitals. Your mom is translating all of your diaries.
Yeah, and by the way, I don't know if she's doing a good job with that because I think she's taking a lot of creative liberties and then passing it to you, and you're also taking creative liberties.
So she's been sending me the files. I can't believe I almost forgot about this. Well, guys, I think this podcast just became a 80-minute podcast. Podcast like every podcast is becoming lately. But Patty, I would love for you. There's only 3 this week. which there actually always is when we do the diary entries. But these are Patty's childhood diary entries that his mom is translating. And these are real. These are real. Patty, I
like to document my life.
What? I make life about me.
James.
And that's one of my big flaws. And I would like to share the glory with Patty for a moment. And
Okay.
I think this is a great way for the audience to get to know Patty better. Patty,
Yeah.
can you put on some nice pensive music?
What does even pensive mean? That I stick my head in a big bird bath?
I don't know what that meant.
That's like a Harry Potter thing.
A pensive. I know what you mean.
What about some lo-fi beats?
Yeah,
that
but make sure they're not.
That I can kill Osama.
Oh,
bin
Andrew
Laden.
Santino went on Chazzy Golf. 28K views. Hey, Andrew Santino. Don't need to be doing that because you're one of the most popular comedians alive right now. So you don't need to be making
Chazzy Golf.
30K videos. Lo-fi girl. All right.
It's also just like not playing any sound here. Is it just?
Oh. All right.
What is going on here?
Anyway, I have some diary entries for you to read, and I'd love for you to read them.
Okay.
It's possible. No music's gonna play.
It's tinkling in the background.
Well, you have it on full volume. Okay.
Okay.
Patty, please read the diary entries from your real diary your mom has transcribed for me. Please.
February 26th, 2008. So this was when I was 14 years old. Dear diary, getting that anal leakage again. Shoot. God, I really got this early. I've been loosing liquid. This was before I knew how to spell losing.
It's a verbatim translation of your diary, so don't be getting into specifics about spelling now.
I've been loosing liquid out my poot shooter like a damn newt looter. And newt is capitalized. Mom says I should get that leak looked at by local Larry. And again, local is capitalized because these were like proper nouns for people. Like this is like, he wasn't just Larry, he was local Larry.
I love the context you give.
He's a doctor, and he always helps out around the house when you get a funky cyst or a pulsing lesion. He's done most of my procedures that I've needed. He exorcised my soul when I was possessed by a demon. He drained my nutsack when it became enlarged with semen. I don't know why I decided to share this with the world.
I guess I decided to share it, to be fair.
He popped my pimple when it got infected. He squeezed my shrimple when it got erected. I always forget that I went through this like 12-year rhyming phase.
Yeah?
And even to this day, my friends still associate me with rhymes because I'd be rhyming all the times. He tubed my nipples when they fell out of place. He trimmed my hair when it grew over my face. Because I always have a hard time with facial hair now, but
Sure.
I didn't used to until he tubed it off on my face.
I imagined it was bangs, but sure.
Local Larry is a real nice guy, but I'm starting to think I'm getting molested. You know,
Do you want me to vet these? Because I just print them and bring them. Because that's a pretty deep revelation. You believe you might be...
I mean, I didn't even remember Local Larry till you brought it up, and it sent a shiver down my spine.
Did he look like Uncle Deadly?
He didn't look like Uncle Deadly, but Uncle Deadly looked an awful lot like him. I'll just say that. Okay, so this was February 26, 2008. This next one is April 14th, 2003. So not in chronological order.
So you're 7?
I was 9 here.
9. I don't know how old you are.
I'm 55.
You're 55. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna die soon.
55. Dear Diary.
Read it, man. It's your
trying.
life.
I need to like.
It's your life, though, man.
I know
Come
this is
on.
like a trauma response.
No, I mean, I know you
giggling.
admitted you were molested, but it's okay. I don't think this one has anything to do with molestation.
No, but it's there's an old friend of mine that's.
Read it.
Let me read.
I'm sorry.
Anthony Rebate and I went down to the laser tag store to get a few rounds in. Anthony Rebate. His name was Anthony Rebate.
You remember that friend of yours?
I had a lot of interesting fellas around. We've been getting ready for our big tournament at regionals. My parents won't let me play real sports on account of my bones being made of plastic and my hair being a wig. And I think it was less... back in the day, must have thought it was more about, like, my physicality. Like, I don't think the wig had anything to do with it.
Why'd you have a wig?
It was a tough time for a young like me.
You sold your hair for money for your family?
Don't say that.
Okay. I won't. I'm sorry.
I got all the best gear and the best team I could ask for. Again, these names are bringing back so many memories. Tiffany Action is our lead gunner. Franklin Person is our head stunner. Reggie Canvas is good with the distance. Sheba Forecast is built for resistance. She really was. She was like a stocky Sheba.
Sheba. My mom's friend had a dog named Sheba.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it a Shiba Inu?
No. Kind of weird, huh?
Conrad Bottle always has my 6. And he did. He was always behind me. Pearson Ladyfinger is the best at tricks. Tyler Sandwich knows how to shoot good. Henry Foreskin always does what he should. I don't even think I was like giving them the like. I wasn't even really describing what they did, but I like needed to rhyme. I guess it was just like
It's because you were molested.
okay.
You had a rhyming
Stop.
compulsion.
Our big game is this Saturday, and I'm so excited to show off my new secret move, the Sidewinder Scrambler, in front of all my friends, and win the big game.
I didn't know you had a.
I was a big laser tag
I didn't
guy.
know that about
I
you.
was a big laser tag guy.
Oh. Don't yell. I'm right here. I'm closer than I've ever been before.
I know.
I didn't know that.
Well,
about
actually,
you.
you're kind of far because I'm not on the bed.
Oh, farskin.
Okay. So that was April 14th, 2003. This is 2 days after, on April 16th, 2003. And this is the last entry we have for you guys for this week. Somebody put real bullets in their laser tag gun and 3 kids got shot and died. It was a fucking bloodbath. Yeah, this is like... this is,
Remember this? You never talked about it.
I never brought it up because like there was no like story that really like, you know...
Yeah, it's like my bus story. You know?
Yeah,
You don't
there's
really
got to
bring
be
it
a
up.
very specific moment that leads
Sure.
me into the... I probably tried to like block it out, you know, and here we
Like
are digging
Local
up the
Larry,
past.
too.
Local Larry. Well, that was years later. I was old enough to fight for my own, I think, at that point.
You must have liked it then, I guess.
That's not... Possibly the most traumatic moment of my life. I watched Conrad Bottle die in my arms. That was a tough one because Conrad was like, you know, he had like this wonky eye kind of thing.
It was hard because his eye was wonky. Or
Yeah, and it was
dying?
getting all wonked out while he was dying.
Wow.
His last words are something I'll never forget. He said, "Patty, come closer. I have to tell you something. I never got to use the coaster. Never needed it. Always drank from a can or a bottle that didn't have excessive condensation. I remember him like saying this to me, and I couldn't really process what he was like talking about.
It's kind of important that you like go through these things.
Yeah, and his name was Conrad Bottle, so I was like, maybe that's why he drinks from the bottle.
Right.
Never really made sense to get some if I didn't need... Well, let me read that again. Never really made sense to get some if I didn't need it, you know? Sort of funny looking back on my short life and realizing I never used one. That's my one regret. And then he died.
Wow.
And I remember that because I was like, your name is Bottle. That doesn't define you.
Right. But he regretted never getting to use a coaster.
Using a coaster and drinking out of a can. Those were like his... When you're young, you don't have many regrets.
Right.
You're not like, oh, that Jenny from the block, I didn't get to like see her cans.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
J-Lo.
Your life is a lot simpler. You think in terms of like what's going on directly in front of you.
Like using a coaster.
Yeah. I was so scared I started leaking out of my asshole again. It's not quite poo. And again, this was 5 years before I went to Larry for the anal leakage. So it was like this was an ongoing problem that I really didn't see a doctor for years and years and years.
Right.
Oh, and then I think I go on to describe the leakage. It is brown though. Like
Your leakage?
Yeah, I say that like it's like, don't worry, it is brown though. Like not to worry.
I think it's
anyone.
fascinating you didn't stop at the guy dying in your arms.
Yeah, I guess I just needed to get this off my chest.
Or out of your ass.
It is brown though, but it doesn't stink and there's no corn in it. That's not because like that doesn't have anything to do. I just didn't eat corn a lot, so it doesn't. So it makes sense now in hindsight.
All right.
I know my poo is my poo because my poo always has corn in it.
So that kind of
So
contradicts
that
what
kind
you
of-
just said.
That kind of.
Did you forget that you
I
ate
must
a lot?
have forgot. I don't eat corn now because I'm like, what corn? You know.
Right.
But I forgot growing up. Like we had a
New York corn. It's like
New York
famous.
corn. We had Story Farms. It was a very popular.
Yeah, you
thing.
could just eat that corn raw.
It was a good side with any meal you had. And I mean a lot of corn, and I capitalized a lot. The ratio goes crazy. And here I'm talking like clavicular. Like it may be more corn than poo, which is, not something I love to admit. The thing is, ? I don't even eat that much corn. Maybe a husk or two when I'm feeling down. Guess I've been feeling down a lot lately based on the corn in my poo. So that was like, you know how like in Harry Potter you can like read your future based on like the tea leaves and the thing?
Uh-huh.
I could like kind of, it was like my mood ring. I could kind of figure out like, oh, how's Patty doing? Well, he's got a lot of corn in his poo, so he must be anxious, or nervous.
Right.
Yeah, so you're looking at me like you're judging me.
I'm not judging you.
Well, you looked at me like, oh, you're corn in your poo?
I think you're feeling a little insecure.
I am. This is like a very insecure time in my life. I haven't always been this guy who thinks he could survive the Holocaust and 9/11s, but...
You haven't always been a narcissist. He used to be a molested corn eater.
Exactly.
His friend Conrad Bottle died in his arms, dude. This is deep.
Guess I've been feeling down a lot lately based on the corn in my poo. I can tell how sad I've been based on the amount of corn I find in my poo. I've been finding more and more of it lately. So I kind of just reiterate like what I said, but with more words. Because I think I was trying to I was like near the end of the I was like near the end of the page, so I wanted to get to the end of the page.
I think it's fascinating that when someone died in your arms, you talked about corn in your poo, but you didn't rhyme.
Well, I think that's
interesting.
when life got serious, you know? Rhymes are not serious. Dr. Seuss never wrote a book about Mein Kampf, you know?
I guess he didn't, Patty. You know what? I guess he didn't.
You can't write, like, when people are poets, they're not, like, rhyming about, like, serious stuff.
You think
They're
of Dr. Seuss as a poet? One of the great poets.
He is one. He's undoubtedly.
I guess he's a poet.
Anyway, that was my. Those were another episode of Patty's Diary. Thanks, Mom. And you know, I brought it up to my mom before. I've said, like, you know, those mementos that I've written, they are something that I do not wish to share with, you know,
Should
friends.
have given her my address then.
She mails them to you?
I'm not printing this shit.
I thought. So she dictates it. Why doesn't she just send you the journal?
That's why.
Okay. Well,
I don't
folks.
know. I don't know. But I hope the audience learned something more about Patty, learned something more about life.
Yeah, you can learn
the
something.
Muppets.
You don't have to, like, you know, that stuff is, like, all in the past. That doesn't, like, apply to me anymore in my character. I've really grown a lot since then. I don't have the same anal leakage I used to have. My corn diet is way down. I don't just gnaw husks when I feel despair.
Maybe you'll regress. When I see you have corn in this apartment, I'll know it's time.
Time for what?
Well, when you start gnawing on corn husks, you'll know too.
Okay. Well, thank you guys. And thank you to James Dodland. That's also in the new contract, is I have to thank you every episode.
This was a weird one, huh? This is a weird episode of News from Bed.
Well,
huh?
it's weird, very weird for me. I don't know why it would be weird for you.
I'm just glad you're on that side still. It'd be weird if you were over there.
That would be weird. And there's no way that would happen next episode.
Well, there's no way anyone's listened to this point in the podcast.
No. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this week's episode, join us on the Patreon, patreon.com/news from bed. We're going to actually waltz over to the living room very soon and record that episode. So maybe we'll get a few other things off our chest.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.